This is John Paul Rye. I'm coming to you from Tokyo, Japan. I'm covering Johnny Depp versus Amber Heard, and this article here is from a website called The News, and they get it really wrong here. So I figured I'd start going over a few articles that are slightly negative. I'm not going to go over the real negative ones just quite yet, because a lot of people are pretty upset about, Johnny Depp falsely and unjustly losing the Sun case. So I'm going to go over the light ones first, but this one really gets it wrong. Now, I noticed that there's going to be a little bit more hate or false hate against Johnny. The reason is there's a lot of people out there, millions, who read headlines and just take the news as it is. A lot of people have no idea who Amber Heard is or what she is, what she's done, most importantly, and they just read it. They'd be like, okay, yeah, they went to court. I guess, the evidence came in for Amber, and the judge weighed it out and thought about it, and it was a court case, and people really take the details for granted. And as you guys know, probably like 75 to 80 to maybe even 90% of the people reading the mainstream don't actually research for themselves. I mean, hell, if I even never heard of this, and I was just still doing Star Wars, pop culture, whatever, and I first heard of this now, and I had to go back and be like, what the hell happened? I don't know. I might not really know. I mean, I probably wouldn't know for sure. I'd be like, alright, yeah, Johnny Depp, yeah, he seems, he was always cool. I really liked him, but yeah, wow, we know Bill Cosby got convicted. We've got all these people that got convicted, so, oh man, maybe Johnny Depp was the next one. But obviously, we know that's not the case, but this is how a lot of people think. And here's the thing. If you think about the cases you're following or the drama you're following, then you got to admit to yourself you don't know each individual case like you know this case on this level. The depth that you know this case is probably pretty exceptional. So a lot of other cases you might take more on face value, like some people unfortunately are taking this on face value. So that was my long way of saying that there's going to be a little bit more negativity towards Johnny. I've mentioned a few more comments here. I get, I think, 100 a day. I read through them best I can. And I saw, a couple, more than usual. Like, oh, he's a wife beater. Shut up already, dude. Johnny did it. Things like that. So, in my opinion, those people probably just take this case at face value and they assume that the court didn't make a mistake or probably didn't make a mistake. So the article says, Johnny Depp will take some time out, says leading defamation lawyer, and I don't know, this is slightly contradictory to his letter, which he just said, let's keep going, I'm not disheartened, thanks for your support, something to that tone. And here it is, the news. They're not off to a great start with me, because the first article I found of theirs said Meghan Markle's capable of being president, so obviously, I don't think so. Kind of a funny, silly topic, but obviously, like I said, I think they got that wrong too. A leading lawyer has said London court's ruling against Johnny Depp has made things worse for the Hollywood star, which, obviously, we could agree there. He was commenting on the verdict in Depp's libel case against the Sun newspaper. Here's what the defamation lawyer said while speaking to Reuters. Well, in the short term, I think there could be an impact on his career because the meaning that the court was considering was that he beat his wife and that he wasn't fit to be working in the film industry. So there's an immediate and obvious consequence from this judgment, and that's why I suspect he'll decide to take some time out and try to address the issues with help and then be able to come back and say, I am a different person now. Depp was suing the newspaper for calling him a wife beater. Wow, how fucking wrong can you get it? So, Johnny Depp is going to be a better person. I mean, we know he was the same person all along. That's the point. He's not going to take time off to say, oh, I hit my wife. I guess I'm going to have to change now and come back and say, hey guys, I'm better. I got my finger cut off. I got a cigarette put out in my face. I got hit with a door, but I'm better now. So, this is recent. This is from November 5th. I think it's like the 8th year where I am. And, there's going to be more and more articles like this. And like I was saying, if I didn't know this case and I read that, I'd be like, okay, yeah, yeah, maybe Depp will do that. You know, he was found guilty, so maybe he'll have to come back and admit his wrongdoing, when the fact is Amber Heard is a psychopath, she's narcissistic, she's done all this crazy shit now and in her past, and obviously Johnny's just always been kind of a stand-up guy. So it's really the other way around. Amber Heard needs to take some time off and come back and say, yeah, you know what, I actually did this and a few other things, and I'm sorry, you know, let me go serve a sentence in Australia, then I'll come back a second time. And speaking of Australia, hopefully they crack down. We shall see. Anyway, I figured I'd point this out, and I will get in some more negative articles, just not quite ready yet. And I keep saying, you know, it's best to just be positive sometimes and promote Johnny in a simple way. You know, like, oh, this film's great, can't wait to see him in that. Obviously, I've got this narrative here. I am criticizing Amber. I can't quite stop that and just be all positive and like, you know, but there's going to be more just about Johnny and positive things here. So you guys, let me know what you think down below. Doing shoutouts, special thanks, things like that. If you're new here, consider subscribing. You'll get videos. It'll be pretty good. If you don't subscribe, I'll be sad, but I'll get over it. See you next time.